Hey everybody, the Animal Man here again for you. Today I'm going to talk about flint strikers, but today it's the Ferrocerium rod strikers that you can buy at the store, and there's two different main types. These are both the types, and both of them, in my opinion, they're horrible the way they come, so I always modify them. And this big one, first of all, is a much bigger chunk of Ferrocerium, which is the black part here. It's got a little handle, comes with a little metal striker, all right? And then this one is, this is the Coleman one, but they make cheap ones. You can get at Harbor Freight Tools too. That's kind of the same thing. It's got a little flint rod here glued in to this block of magnesium, and the idea is you use this little piece of saw blade it comes with, and you shave off a pile of magnesium about the size of a quarter. You strike into that and you use that to start a fire. And I find myself never wanting to use the magnesium. I feel like it's just a pain in the butt to do it. So I usually just take these flints out. So with this, I've tried carrying these around, and one time I dropped it and the handle fell off, so I bought several more, and then I dropped them all on purpose, and wouldn't you know, the handles came off. So what good is that? And I've tried making fires with them without the handle, just holding it in your fingers, and it's a disaster. So what I began doing was searching for a way to make a better handle, and I found something that works great. So we're going to unpackage this. I'm going to show you how to modify it to make it work a lot better. Alright, so this is what you get. You've got the flint striker, the Ferrocerium rod striker, and what you strike it with. So these are glued in with epoxy. The rod goes right into that, and it comes apart very, very easily. So what I do sometimes, I'll put it in a vise, and I'll grab it with pliers and just twist it, or you can probably just hit it with a hammer and it'll pop right out. Let's see how it works. Sorry if it's loud. Just have to loosen that epoxy right up. There you go. Comes right out. So you can imagine, like with rough use, like in survival, if you it's bouncing around, or if it bangs into something, or if you drop it, that pops out, this falls away, you're left with nothing. So here's what I've been doing. I take duct tape, which is a great fire starter anyway. I cut a 2-foot strip of duct tape. We're gonna tear this right down the middle, like that. Oh. Hopefully it'll tear all the way. There we go. Now we've got half of the 2-foot strip, and we're going to wrap it around this as our new handle. And duct tape adheres to itself very well. It'll stay put. It'll stay stuck onto this. It's not going to fall off if you jostle it around or anything. And then you've got the added benefit of A, if you need to repair something, you've got some duct tape, right? But B, most people don't know, duct tape is an excellent tinder for starting a fire. Gorilla tape also. So you can just take a strip of this, or several strips of this, and you break it apart until you get these little threads coming off of it. Make a tinder bottle out of that. Use that to light your fire. So that is our new handle. And you'd strike that with the back of your knife, or you can keep the striker it came with, and you can use it like that. So there's one. Now we have to deal with this other kind. If you look at this, the way it's glued in, the actual Ferrocerium rod is shorter than the magnesium bar. So it's got a little, it's up in the air a little bit down there. So if we put this on the workbench, it's actually my son's workbench, but it was mine when I was a kid. And what I like to do is line a screwdriver up on the top of that sucker, and if we whack it with a hammer, because the actual rod is not on the ground, it's going to pop it out. It's going to break the epoxy and pop it out. Whoa. See those sparks? There it is. Okay, so there's our rod. So we're going to take the other half of our duct tape, and we're going to wrap it around this. So now we've got a handhold on this one. Hold it like that so I can wrap it better. And 2 to 3 feet seems to be the right amount. I did 2 feet for these ones. This one, being a smaller diameter rod, may need more, but that's okay. can always adjust it later or add to it or whatever. As you use it, you can just add more to it. It doesn't have to be all one continuous piece of duct tape. It doesn't matter. And there you have it. So you got the large rod, you've got the skinny rod. And there they are.